Welcome in everyone to Project Zomboid Build 42 Stable Multiplayer. And hey there, Mom. Everybody's had a good work week or week for those retired. And ready to enjoy some weekend fun. Let's see, I've picked a bunch of mods I want to look at. So you can see I got quite the list of them here, and maybe start adding some of these into our multiplayer if they're going to work well. And so I have to start testing them soon. But tonight we'll probably just do some fun multiplayer. But looks like the horse mod might be working for multiplayer, so I figured that would get added. And I have to see if it does work. So there's a few different propane mods I want to look at to see if any of them work well and are quite useful. There's a few different mods for bow and arrow or crossbow, and I have to test out those different mods to see which ones work best. And there's some map mods. There's one, I think it's the Neville Air Force Base, which is would be added to the southwest part of the map, I believe, like below March Ridge. Got a few props to the doghouse around. Building away. Let's see what I have on me. Flashlight, water bottles are low. I'll drop off the hammer for now. At this one. Hatchets are fine. Yep. It's good. I'm not sure. Let's go and slay some zombies. Maybe push into Louisville. Back to the military checkpoint. Nice little cruise down there. Oh, Canadian Retro's on. It looks like he's the other direction, going up towards Brandenburg. Yeah, and I'm thinking of tailoring, so maybe find sewing shops in Louisville. And tomorrow I have to get up early and go to Lowe's. Pick up a bunch of stuff to side job tomorrow. Won't be able to play too late tonight. With the duffel bag. I'll take the duffel bag off you. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a couple of them out there in the field shuffling. Yeah. I cleaned them off the road. Yeah, that's right. Up there. Thought. Sheep over there. So the last 2 weeks, there's, well, maybe up to 3 weeks, but one of the stores I go to, a person, when they were closed, went and tried to cut their way into the building and then got up onto the rooftop and cut a hole into the building and fell in and stole like 5 cartons of Newports and then climbed up and back out of the building. And well, apparently they caught that guy, but then another supply house I go to, they busted into that when it was closed and stole a bunch of tools. And then store that I was just at, the last 4 days, they had one lady that tried stealing a phone charger right at the register and then tried denying it and then started throwing lotion and stuff at, you know, the cashier manager plus you know, all over the store and threw a hissy fit. And then and then the next day after that, right next to the refrigerator I was working on, I wasn't there that day. I thought about going there because I was kind of ahead of schedule on work, but didn't go there that day. But somebody robbed a store near it, and as they were running from cops, they tried to run through this store that I would have been at, and they got tased by the police about 5 feet from, you know, where my ladder would be set up to be doing my work. And then the day I was there, the day right after that, I was there, you know, fixing that freezer, and I looked to my left and this guy is just taking a whole bunch of merchandise out of the other reach-in freezer that was still working and just stuffing it into a cart that I could tell just, it didn't look like normal shopping to me, how he was doing it and everything. But I was like, whatever, it's not I need to worry about. I just do my thing. Well, yep, apparently it was caught on camera too. They were seeing it from the office, and they the manager went out and locked the front door and, you know, called the cops. And that guy, when trying to leave the store, of course the door was locked, and all he had to do was turn the thumb turn to unlock it and he could walk out. But instead he started to scream, you know, why'd you lock me in? Open the dang door, open the, you know, GD effing door, and this and that, as he's putting his shoulder into it and kicking it. And he completely broke that front door, like not just knocked the window out, but the door is really, frame is bent up, everything's pretty much toast on it, where they have to replace that front door. And he broke out of the store, and I don't know if they caught him, but, you know, cops came and took all the information. Like, oh. And I was on my way out of the store when he started to throw his temper tantrum, because I needed to go out to my van and get another tool, and I just missed the fun commotion. Yeah, it's like a lot of crime starting to happen. A lot of petty, and that one was dumb. It was probably a petty theft, but then after all the property damage, it probably turned it into a felony. Yeah. And then this one street corner next to another store I go to, for like the last 3-4 months as I've been past it, this homeless guy has been like basically living at that corner, like he owns that bench, and in the last week he has now upgraded. He now has a pup tent that is up, so he's he's like really building his own home right there on the corner, and it's like you'd think the city would be like, okay, now you're starting to be more of a nuisance, and say you can't actually camp right there, but I don't know. And I bet the shelters are pretty full, and they also can't really handle drug users or people that are really needing mental assistance, which a lot of the homeless are, so they're not fully equipped for it. And sprinter. Oh, it's a capital city. All of these guys. Alright. Back to there. For now. I don't know why my guy is freaking out right now. It's not like it's a horde or anything, it's just a few stragglers. Guess he can eat a bag of chips or two. It's a little hungry. What do you have on you? Oh, yeah, it's gas hook or something. Maybe a hockey stick. kind of looks like it'd be a sword. Field hockey stick, yeah. There's a few over here. There. We'll get him too. Anything special on the map? Why there's so many right here? Oh. This house isn't special. Okay, what's going on with OBS? Okay. Hey there, Mr. Craven. Let's see. Trying to look to see what's going on with OBS right now. It shows dropped frames from network. Let's see, how is it performing now? Start moving, is it gonna stutter? I should have moved by now. Am I just now that far behind? Okay, looks like it's starting to be good. Let me back to chat. Yeah, I hope you're having a good weekend, John. Oh, love that bridge now. Today was the first day all week that didn't rain. Oh, nice. completely smashed. Okay. See if I can get some of this stuff off the road. Small rain shower every day, but yeah, that's seems like you get just a little soaking every day, but also we got very sandy soil down here too, so it all pretty much evaporates or sucks down right into the aquifer almost immediately. Which is nice because less places for mosquitoes to breed. Oh, back up a minute. Inch, there we go. We're in a drought condition last month, but I think you're catching up now. Now, wasn't it there big flooding in Indiana? Stayed over from you? Oh. It's always such a crummy hot wirer. There we go. usually a duffel bag in here. Oh. Keep suture needles. I'll keep those. All of that, I guess. Rest of it can go into a box. Okay. Didn't even see it. I was trying to look at chat. It's out of the way. We're in the same boat, but I don't think we're catching up. The dam on base has no water going over it. Oh yeah? Around here they start saying drought when it doesn't rain for 2 weeks, but you only have to dig about 1.5 feet to find water, so I think they're just crying wolf. Yeah. Right, water tank table is right there up against you, huh? Alright, let's pull this hunk of junk off the road. All the creeks are low. Huh. Car just does not want to stay running. Fine. Over. Let you die there. Try and get into this one. Anything good? There. that. That over to here. Take the cotton balls. Mr. Bad Sad is playing some Zomboid tonight too. Yeah, that's what Keisha was saying. There we go. I need a new pair of boots. Does this guy wear boots by chance? No. And I need gloves too. Boots and gloves. Strip club. Oh, come on, install it now. Here we go. Now if I'm from there. Okay, do I have to just go over here and... That's an old broken one. Bug wrench onto me. That's it. Now he goes. Okay. Got a revolver. Okay, let's try and move this off the road. Good in the back of the fossil oil fan. Oh, let me know, Aria. There we go. not really. Leather gloves. There we go. That. Extra pair of leather gloves, just in case. I need to go and find a toilet or something. There's a door on this side. Bunny tails. Hey. Did I just turn the lights on? A little bit. Hey girl. How'd you get there? Only the dirtiest of toilets for me, the women's bathroom. Yep, boots. I was thinking once I get to the military checkpoint I'd find those for sure, so I forgot about even looking at any of these people. Maybe this guy, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, Western snakeskin. Okay, so they are. No. that knocking at my door? It's Mr. Dance Floor. No, not that vehicle. You're doomed to crawl for the rest of your life. Watching 2 Zomboid streams. Dr. Nix is playing Twisted right now. Yeah. That tornado chasing game that he plays. I was hoping to just snap the thing. I was watching Big Cat before I started, and he was on Kiwi's chill server, and Kiwi was on messing around too at the same time. But he wasn't streaming yet. He'd be streaming, you know, at his normal time every night. They're enjoying that server. That's Kiwi's personal server. He runs 2 different servers out of his garage. It's pretty cool. Oh, the Packers are playing again on Friday night? Huh. Preseason, I don't know. Trying to free time as they can, I guess. Still, preseason used to still only be Saturday and Sundays. I want to try and do it every frickin' day if I can. Leave Friday night to high school football. Saturdays for college. Just stick to Sunday. That Curie's a hoot to watch. Some nice trucks there. The only sports you watch are motorsports. Nice. Yeah, I don't really watch any sports anymore. Wait for me to be done. You said wait. Yeah. I have to start all over again. Probably took a little chunk out of my clothing. Drag racing and motorcycle. Yeah. There's a motorcycle racetrack close to this. Out the neighborhood a little bit there. I bet that pizza's rotten and it's gonna make me sad. Yup, it's rotten. On pizza is as sad as rotten ice cream. It is. Just breaks my heart. Alright, looks like we'll probably be taking the flower van. And it has a vehicle key to it. The gas station. It's that one. Locked. Wait. Open up. Hey there, Cat TV. How you doing, Mr. Cat Walker? Cheers indeed. Dressed up like a hippie when you went to Bugsy's today? You look like a hippie every day. Okay, now will it? No? Yep, incoming for sure. Everything is fresh and frozen, go rotten a few days after the power goes out. It's a real heartbreaker. It really is. Oh yeah. Your Tostino's pizza rolls and your Hot Pockets, ice cream, fudgesicles. Question, is it just because of it's the van and the vans can't tow anymore? Let's see. No, it's just for some reason can't hook up to that car. Have to get some type of vehicle. Aren't you supposed to go to the back? It doesn't matter if you hook up the front or the back. You should be able to. But that one car that's flipped over, I just can't hook up. Oh, we're talking about in the game. Power going out. The food goes out that's in the fridge and freezers pretty dang quick after that happens. And being it's multiplayer, and I find when the multiplayer server having food rot that quick is kind of a bummer, because you can maybe take like 2-3 days off, but other people are playing on the server, so time keeps on moving, and so you had fresh food when you logged off, and when you log back on, everything in your inventory is rotten, and that stinks. So I at least made it so the stuff in the fridges lasts longer, and that you don't consume as much power in the generators, so if you're offline for an extended period of time, your generator at your base is not going to just shut off on you. I don't want you glued to the game like I have to get back on just to feed my generator because it's multiplayer server. Otherwise all my food will rot. That's just annoying. One thing I do like is all the ambient lights in this game, and as soon as the power goes out, you know, you don't get that anymore. It's like, it's kind of a bummer. I like all the lighting effects they have at night. It makes the downtowns and stuff look really cool at night. Almost to the base, but good to clear the road as we go. Hey. Then I also saw a profession that I'll probably add as a mod for Cat. Oh, he likes that danger zone holy ground for the protection at the churches. But then I saw there's a mod for an occupation being a preacher, and it has a bonus that it can write a prayer or write a Bible, and then give it to a character, and when they read it they get a faith bonus buff. And with the higher faith level, I guess the stronger it is, but it kind of helps make you more brave and a little you know, won't really make you, you know, super better fighter, but it's a neat little buff, helps you not get as scared as easily. Try moving that one more time. Maybe desensitized as well. Uh-oh. The old men took your brats out of the freezer? Some venison brats, or... Ah, that's the thing. Down here, the only brats you can get are Johnsonville. It's like... beef brats. Still very tasty. Yeah, do a beer boil, like in Yingling or something. And then finish them up on the grill. Some mustard and sauerkraut. How bright it would be if you turned on your headlights too. Oh, you know, I was thinking, you know, do that, but... Thank you. Might as well check to see if respawn actually happened on this. Stop here quick. It has. Some of it has. So I'll take the shotgun shells. 9. 9. Somebody is near me. Bum bum bum. I better take care of this guy. Oops. Oh, the hatchet. Good, you got a battery? I need a battery. Hey there, big cat. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good rest of your stream there. Oh, you're still on? Cool, cool. Yeah. Pushing into Louisville and stopped and I saw that the guns respawned here at the military checkpoint. But yet, there wasn't as many zombies as there was when I first was here. I may have to up the spawn rate. Mom saying hello. Yeah, Big Cat actually was asking, hoping that you were doing well when I talked to him and while I was watching his stream. Couple candy bars here soon. Feeling a little peckish. That's a lot of assault rifles. Won't even all fit. I heard somebody saying that if you if you pick up a container in some place, let's say you pick up a cabinet, but you placed a refrigerator down in the same spot, that refrigerator will act like that cabinet during respawn. I didn't think it worked that way, but if it does, well, it's a way of fixing. They say that when you do it to one item in a building, it only affects that one item and it doesn't affect the rest of the building, but I was always told differently. There, I got my batteries back. That back. Oh. All of them, stick them in the bottom backpack. That means I should probably check the other locker as well. This respawn happened. This one. Another angled flashlight. Awesome. Batteries. But good stuff. Ammo container. Nothing in it. Oh. Hold some random stuff. Can fit. Try and leave the least amount of assets on the floor as possible. that down first. Gas container. Oh, we needed. Through to the gas station crossroads, and then we'll dig a little deeper into LV. A duffel bag. Oh, I haven't opened this yet. Wow. Only one sprinter out of all of them. I do have to up the sprinters. 5% is 1 out of 20. Okay, there's a couple more. Haha. Oh. Wow. Hey, duffel bag, I'll put you right there. On my X head is over right there too. There's another one. Come on. Okay, there was more here than I thought there was that respawned. I also didn't probably clear them all out either anyways, but that one needs changing out. Let's grab... That's a worn axe? Well, son of a gun. Guess it's hatchets for me. I have to hit a fire station. Too far from home to just go back to grab a couple more axes. Oh yeah, Cap's gonna be going on soon. Awesome. Say hello from me to him and to Dr. Nix. And Serena and the gang. Oh, there's a couple sprinters. One of those banging the fence there's a sprinter against the sandbags. I think it was that one that I just got. Another duffel bag. Okay. Another duffel bag. Axe head. That's right, I want a war axe, not a worn out axe. That axe is worn. It's gonna break soon, just like this one. But that one, the head is still good. At the duffel bag, alright. Oh, definitely not enough sprinters. Oh, they broke the gate down. I upgraded from the white cowboy hat to the pink one with a whistle. Sharpening. Probably should eat some food too. Maybe 3 crackle bars. They're actually pretty low in calories. Is the galactic bar. I'll still put this one on my back. I'm mad at it, but it is what it is. This on some dead zombie. Yeah, gotta sharpen my other one too. There's a sprinter. There's another one in there too. Yep, that one that just tripped. Oh, there's a third one. Oh, now I gotta make a little distance. Okay. Got rid of the sprinters, that's all that matters. The other ones are not an issue they really have to worry about. Hey, you got a hatchet on you. Jeez. More than I thought. Oh shit, I've got Kondachi on my TV and he just stopped his car and started backing up and Raven slammed into him going really fast. Oh, epic. Kondachi, he runs a pretty cool server too. Hey, you know, I have antidepressants and beta blockers. Oh, yeah, neither got hurt, yeah, luckily. You bust the windshield, end up with a deep wound and in your groin. I gotta put my mask back on. I took the beta blockers and he's already on edge again. Some more beta blockers. Book. There we go. Okay, we'll switch to the other hatchet. I drove past his driveway and was backing up. Raven didn't see him in time and wham! Shift happens. Okay. I can probably drive through here, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, a fire truck. Okay, I guess I'll... a little more killing. Two sprinters. 1, 2. There we are. Orange one, stick it back in here. Get in. Okay, I got a good fire axe again. Oh, watch out, raccoon. Aw. What did I kill? Is that a rat? I guess I won't worry about the rat. Oh, another fire truck. Wow, I went to hatch it. You can have my medium handle. Take your work boots. And my hatchet head. So I'll probably stick that stuff in the back now too. Stuff into there. Hatchet. Go. Head over to Cap and see what's going on. Alright, you have fun, Mr. Craven. Hans' new song. I made it through the night. Like the gas station's gonna be maybe a little crowded. That's okay. Still gonna get gas. It's on the driver's side. also check to see if they have anything good in the gas station. I'm running low on candy bars. Eat a tub of ice cream. I'm losing weight, so that should get me to gaining weight. Hey there, Mario! Welcome in! How you doing this wonderful Friday night? Some chips. Exactly what I wanted. Those granola bars will get me by. Bagels. Some cheese. I'm close to being so close while I fill up either. Good here. Pushed into the outskirts of Louisville and see what we can find in this city. Come back with a full load. Oh, I could also try LSU Library and get some level 4 and level 5 books. Can't remember what all we need, but we need most of level 4 or level 5, some of level 4, like maybe a couple of level 3. Essentials and laundry. the business district. Let's see what we find. Businesses that are worth. Yep, here's all work and so play. One of the stores I wanted to hit up. Okay, we got fabric rolls. Of various colors. Some dyes. Is it all fabric rolls? Don't they have like buttons and needle and thread and stuff too? Good start to my weekend. How about you, Mario? Sisma? Okay. Black denim. All of that. Colors they got. If I dark blue, it's denim or cotton, but colors they got. A lot of denim. Blue cotton then. No back room. I mean, if you need fabric, it's pretty good, but besides that, I was hoping for more sewing equipment. Flashlight in there too. Oh, Packers won. Woohoo! I want a covered trailer, but it isn't fun the police station if I have to get that one. Channel 42 people? Channel 42. Do they discuss the meaning of life and everything? Yeah. Okay. Kinda had a guess. Have some interesting stuff in there. Well, there was this one YouTube by Horrible Home Videos. Yeah, nice. Where wasn't Veritasium, but it was kind of like kind of like that, but the guy that hosted it, he called himself number 42. Tales from the Dark Side. Oh, nice. Yeah, channel, I'll have to check it out, like that kind of stuff. Anything I can get in through that window. I'd need a sledge or welder to get through the next, but check here. Oh, there's a flashlight. Good. Military backpack. Ooh, a multi-tool. Heck yeah. Throwback commercials, some are audio edited. He does a lot of audio video editing. Loading 5. There we go. So that Chevy out front. Another multi-tool, I can give one away. Two, I'm betting we have reloading 2, but just in case. Bags. Jerky. Oh, some of those actually have ammo in them. I got a luck. 5.56, I gotta take it. can't demand loot and peace anymore. Come here. Die already. My lord. He runs like 5 to 8 hour live streams on Sunday night, and in Discord they show movies every night. Oh. Nice. A lot more ammo than I expected to find here. A lot more ammo. Three cases of 5.56. I haven't even looked at it back here. Got a secondary. '80s and '90s horror is what he mostly does. My type of entertainment right there. '80s were quite good at giving just the silliest of horror movies. And more. Zombies really want to get in and say hello to me. Just close that door for now. With my M16 soon, I'll have enough rounds to just wanna use them. Nothing. Hey, pull out a hatchet. Fight our way out of here. Our door's still banging. Here. I'll let you in. We're closed, but fine. What do you want? Yep, like the Dark Picture anthologies. Those were some pretty good horror games we played. You liked them a good amount. Handy knife, because I got the multi-tool. Load a little bit. Get all of this on me. Hey Kandachi, I'm just talking about ya with Mr. Craven. How you doing this fine Friday night? Good. I think Craven said he was watching you on TV too, so did you just finish streaming? How'd you do tonight? '80s B horror, the best, the cheesiest. Oh, awesome. Well, I hope that your stream goes well. And thanks for stopping in for the like, I love it. If you're still on when I'm done tonight, I'll probably stop in and say hello as well. Yes, like one of my favorites from that time period, Attack, what, 1986, Attack of the Redneck Zombies, was hilarious, and Street Trash, oh my god, that is a cult classic, just, wow. course, there's the Jason and Freddy movies and stuff, but you get to the more niche cult classics that are just off the wall. Super B, low budget. Masterpieces. Let's see what we got here. Your closet, noteworthy. Must be a tattoo shop. Nothing there I want to look at. Baseball bat factory. Chugs the brewery. I like that it's actually real windows, it's not Microsoft. Daddy for donuts. Oh yeah, Ray Bradbury Theater Monsters. Night of the Demons. Oh yeah. A lot of people hanging out here. I don't think I should try and take on the mall quite today. There's a trailer I can grab. Oops. I want to grab a different vehicle to come back with too. This one up a little bit. I can push that trailer a little bit, get it to a position. There we go. Anything in this trailer? Oh, perfect. What's that going on? Huh. Like something's turning on its headlights and turning it off. Must be in that taxi. That's where it seems to be coming from. Weird. God, watch the road. Watch the road. Yeah, I think this is where the gun shop is, right here. Ooh. Get through. And okay. Front is pretty locked up. Time bomb, yeah. Time bomb on the taxi. As far as I know, nobody's made it into Louisville yet on my server. Well, I need welding equipment. How did that pig get there? There. Maybe Lord Wilbur of LV. There you go. Now you're named. Good luck, kid. Yep, cutting torch, and don't I still need a welding mask, so I need to hit a hardware store. Restaurant stuff. Possibly at the construction yard. Seahorse coffee. Yeah, I only use it when actual welding, but just for using a blowtorch, a lot of times you don't need it. But silly game. You store it would be a possibility. Store it. Buy it. So far, look, that filled up with anything. That rat had a lot of blood in it. Switch to that black van. Christmas ornaments, bathrooms. Let's hope for a key. Well, there is a welding torch in here. It's almost empty. And a skill book that you have in there. Worn out hatchet. Back into garden shed at the end here. Generator. Oh. Check the garbage. Well, 15 wax. A lot of junk. Let's turn on the light. Medium handle. 15 wax on a dead man's chest. Crafted trigger. Somebody was up to no good in here. Must be Kaczynski's storage locker. Arr, matey. Oh, line. Another angle flashlight. As well. Good low-level books. Just the good stuff. Hatchet. Spare engine parts. Getting closer. and a fishing rod. Have to go fishing. And there's also a mod I want to try out. It makes working pool tables where you can actually play a game of pool. There's another one to be able to play chess against people. And another one for Texas Hold'em that I looked at. I was like, oh, that might be kind of interesting. Bunch of mini games you can add to the games. Actually, pretty nice. Okay. 2 welding torches, both of them basically out. So I have to go and grab propane. Zombie. I don't know if it's in the building somewhere or if it's outside. Both of them are near empty as well. Ooh, a yellow generator. I'll turn the light on in this room then. Small bat, no. Okay. Stale but cooked. I guess since it's stale, I'll leave it. About the way I came in, won't I? I don't want to waste my axe breaking another door down. Yeah, sharpen. Yeah, I like mini games too. And it's like a little break from the main game. And like billiards and chess and stuff like that. Be fun multiplayer games. Battlestar Galactica card game Pyramid. Yup, and The Witcher 3 Gwent was really fun. And the Dead Man's Dice in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Find a lot of welding torches, just none of them with any juice really in them. Star Wars Kazak, yep. course. Final Fantasy X had the Blitzball, like the isn't it the original Final Fantasy VII had the Chocobo racing? Inside sports pants. Hey, that one has more in it. Card. Shimu had a bunch of games in it. I remember playing Shimu. Aluminum foil, hairspray, crafted trigger. Getting close to the makings of a bomb. It was on the Dreamcast. Yeah, the only game I really played on the Dreamcast was Soul Calibur. We used the Dreamcast as basically a party console. Yeah. I always had Nintendos or PlayStations. I didn't have really much of the Sega stuff. I really loved that Soul Calibur game. That was amazing. Oh, there's a welding mask too, just in case. More house party. You'd have 2-player fighter games up in one room, and so you'd be, winner keeps the controller, losers, have to pass it up to the next person. And then in the other room we're playing like other card games, drinking card games, or euchre. Another room was just for hacky sack. It was just a room with nothing in it, so you can get a circle of people around. Yeah, with Halo. Yeah, we did it with some games like Halo 2, but it was mostly like, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct. We did a lot of 2-player fighting games, and then also like Mario Kart, of course. A lot of boxes in here. Showing 5, it's a level 5, I'll grab it. Well, I'm pretty sure I can break into that thing now. Check out this fan. Okay. Don't see a key on the ground. I don't want a broken window, so pass it this time. Yeah, with the Halo, you did the 4 consoles linked together, so you could all be on different TVs. That was one thing with like GoldenEye. You know, I knew those maps inside and out, and wasn't really fair to the other people playing, because I could just kind of peek at their corners of the screen and it was like, oh, I know exactly where you are. I was able to come up behind you and snipe you. GoldenEye was a lot of fun. Yeah, no cheating. Yep. Kinda hard, you know. Not cheat when it was like all on one such a small screen. You saw all 4, you know, little corners at once. To force the tunnel vision would be difficult. But everybody else could look too, so they could see when I was coming up behind them. I don't know, I don't think it was. I don't think you could with the Nintendo 64. Gotta kind of clean out the riffraff before I get in there. Yeah, he had to put his mask on to do that. Okay, guess I gotta beat this door down.
Yeah.
21. Okay. Our stuff back on. That is secondary. Trap car. It's only linkable to Game Boy Color later on. Yeah. Right. It's a key to the gun store. Taxi. This is the stuff I'm looking for. Light. Taking all those accessories to kit out the weapons at base. Oh Lord Wilbur. Just squealer. There we are. Extra red dots. Got a lot in this gun store. There's a little bit of 5.56. Everybody is in here sleeping. Yeah, kinda quiet. Dreamcast and Xbox and PlayStation were all the first linkables, and Game Boy if my memory is working. Ah. I think first time I did links on any of them was actually the PlayStation 2. There's a fire station right there. Thinking of hitting the other fire station on the way back out the other edge of town here. That will get us kind of down towards highway for the airport. There's another gun store and hardware store. Way. How old when was I when I started playing the game? Sure what you mean, but I don't know, the Nintendo got for Christmas the year it came out, so was that 85, 86? Gaming for life. Later 70s, yeah. Oh. Started with like the Atari or ColecoVision. Played Atari, but didn't really play video games until the Nintendo, but I was like, 6 years old, pretty young. 5 or 6, because it was either 1985 or 86. I can't remember which year the Nintendo was released, but it's the year I learned Santa Claus didn't exist. here now? There we go. Fire our way through. I really love like Pitfall, Missile Command, Asteroids, like a couple of the 3 main games I probably played a lot on Atari Tool Store, Commodore 64, and the Odyssey 2. Yeah. Oh, I probably should not just go in there until I kind of clear out here. You're locked. Got a back door to this place. Guess I'm gonna have to break a window if I want in. It's this one. Hardware bathroom. Hardware store bathroom, and that not wearing any clothes. Some welding rods. Not really anything I'm truly looking for, though. Too bad. You have to break that window. Yeah, the fire station across the street here. There we go. Gotta refresh my fire axes. At least I got one. Have anything on the lockers, I guess. Played almost every system, at least the North American ones. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I started to collect all the different systems when I was older, and then my dad had a couple more kids that were my half-brothers, were growing up, and so I sent all of my games and everything. I over to their places like here. You know, this will be good for them to learn on, and you know, they're good games that stand the test of time. And thinking that I was going to get it all back once they grew out of it, but nope, my dad sold it all on me. There's the gun store, but man, that is crowded. Yeah. Yup, and I had, you know, all the Dragon Warriors and the Final Fantasies and stuff, and like Ogre Battle. Or some of those games are actually like a few $100s today. Like, oh man, you know. Whoa. Is that a cow? That's a cow. Actually, can I put the cow in the back here? No, the cow is 420 weight. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I'm bringing meat home. Just a shovel. I can't let that meat go to waste. Oh, is there a pickaxe, not a sledge? Roadkill meats are the tastiest of meats. Sounds like there's a pig over here too. Yeah, I can't wait for the horse mod to fully work too. I think it might actually be working from what it sounds like, but I have to do some testing. Make sure, and then I'm gonna add that in as a mod for sure. Then there's a mod that goes with it that makes it so when you start your game, you start with a horse. That'll be nice for everybody to start with their own horse. They can make glue out of it, or use it to get to the next town, or right. And cleared most of the highway, so it'll be a pretty good trip home. big heavy cow in my lap. Ooh. Well, don't have anything in the trailer. I can leave it there. I was gonna go to the airport, but get a whole cow. Ooh. Kinda just have to take that cow. See road bumps right there. Or eat. Yeah. These, and then the rest of the highway is cleared. Get up to top speed on cruise control. Yep. And my work decided that they want to save money on car insurance, so they added the driver eye GPS camera system to our vehicles. Got to play with that the last couple of weeks. That's been just glorious. Like, a light turns yellow and you stop for it, and it's like, oh, you braked too hard, deducting 15 points. You're driving too close to the car in front of you. Maintain a buffer. And, oh yeah, it's annoying as crap. Please, slow down. Like, please, shut up. Frickin' thing talks to you, tells you if it sees something that it doesn't like. Yep, and even with that, I'm like, well, for this week, I'm the best driver in the whole company of, like, I guess, over 185 that have it installed so far. Oof. And, but, like, since they've installed them, I started out, I got dinged a few times for shit that I was like, oh, so you're actually looking at this, you suck. Changing my driving habits. Been driving, you know, 30 years, and now I have some fucking AI clanker telling me how to do it better. But that first week was a learning curve. Know what the stupid system likes and doesn't like. So, since we've got them installed, I'm now, I guess, the 10th best driver in the company. But the last week I was number 1 apparently. Yeah, frack them toasters. No. Not a big fan of Skynet. And right now they only have the outward facing camera. The inward facing camera is off. And to make sure it's off, I put a bunch of electrical tape over that fucking lens. But apparently if you're a crappy driver and you score really low, they'll turn on the inside camera and they'll make sure you're not looking at your phone or reading the newspaper or I don't know, falling asleep or whatever the hell when you're driving. And yeah, I don't want that. The outward camera, fine, I'll figure out how to deal with it, but you put one in the cab and I'm done. Not gonna be watching me like that. Cows and pigs out in the field there. Is that my turn or do I go further? I can't remember. I think that was my turn. Let's see. Both ways get there. I think this highway might be cleared a little more, but it's okay. Take the back roads. This is cleared too. Yes. Asian Big Brother bull crap. Yep. I heard that, or I saw a bunch of memes saying, Halloween everybody wears a mask and is out late. It is, National Deflock the Flock Camera Day. I wonder how many people are going to participate in that. I'm a big fan of those flock cameras. Stop and go ticket cameras and all that crap. It's all so intrusive. There we go. What fun. Welcome back, Kandachi. John. Or sometimes you gotta. Start back up, there you go. But everyone understood that 1984 was supposed to be a cautionary tale. Yeah, you'd think that they would have listened to that, but no. I think they used it as a textbook now on what to do. Evil buggers. Seems like more and more it's like we're getting closer to true doublespeak and but you know, look at the Constitution. It was originally written as basically rules for the government on what they cannot do to the citizen. But then they decided, you know, we should start making the rules of what the government can do to the citizen. Like, I think at that point, you kind of broke the whole idea of a free nation. They've been taking advantage of it ever since. Say basically around 150 years worth of it, but especially 110. Basically since the 16th Amendment, the federal income tax, creation of the Federal Reserve. But you can even go back to Lincoln. He kind of started the greenbacks and forced the start of the banking system to be the way it is today. And yeah, the Patriot Act was a giant infringement on our rights. And at the time, the only person that did not want to sign on to it for a congressman was Feingold from Wisconsin, a Democrat. But he was like, no one had time to read what's inside of this bill. We can't, you know, until we actually have time to actually debate what's in it. And, well, no one listened to him. Saying for a while we could have a revolution and use the original Constitution as our flag. Yep. And I like to say I'm more of an originalist of the initial 10 amendments plus 2. So the original 12 amendments, because we realized after the first few years that we missed a couple of things, and so we created the 11th and 12th amendments, and they were good amendments. But basically everything after that I find to be kind of either redundant or BS. Now, yes, there's the 13th Amendment, which was freeing the slaves, but I think that that's even redundant, because, you know, if you go to the preamble, or even the Declaration of Independence, both of them, like, all men are created equal under God. Well, if that's the case, then no man should be a slave. So, it was kind of already baked into our creation. It's just silly appeasements that were made. Butcher's hook. Do whatever they can to get away. They can get away with. Yes, they do. butchering. Okay, I'm gonna need the other book, won't I? Oh, we don't have butchering 5 yet. Well. The convicted people should be the workhorses doing the heavy lifting works. You know, and they're supposed to repay their debt to society, right? It should not be like what I know many people use it as, 3 hots and a cot. They get 3 meals a day and a place to sleep. And I know some people back in the day that what they did was they would, basically do something stupid right before winter that was just stupid enough to just keep them in jail for the winter. And then they'd be out in spring and they'd party all spring, summer, and then once it started to get cold, they'd use it just as like basically a place to stay. And, you know, have their like, you know, couple 3 months of sobriety to, you know, get ready to do it all over again. And no, put those fuckers to work. Make them make the license plates, the uniforms, the, you know, there's plenty of offices, government buildings and stuff that need cleaning. They could run their own farm on those prison complexes, you know, teach them actual work skills and make them pay their debt to society back. We shouldn't, as taxpayers, have to pay for the degenerates of our society. Bill of Rights is called that because there's a list of our inalienable rights spelled out, so there's no confusion. Exactly, yes. And but also, I think that, you know, when we started doing privatized prisons, then prisons started lobbying for hotter crimes, or for harder punishments for lesser crimes, which, you know, also kind of started the whole war on drugs and everything. It was all about even the petty, you know, user that is harming no one but themselves. We're gonna lock them up for years because that prisoner lobbied hard to make sure they can keep their beds full so they make a lot more money. So I think we need major prison reform and major law reform. But yet the criminals that are, you know, truly harming other people, they gotta pay their debt back. Hot tar work, yeah, the road work and stuff, yeah. Keeping our infrastructure up. And, you know, maybe we should go back to tar and feathering our politicians. Maybe you do that to a couple politicians, maybe they might get their frickin' act straightened up. And they'll actually, you know, start working for the people instead of for their largest lobbying donor. Right. There's all of our meat. We gotta take that over to a fridge. Yeah. Yep. The privatized prisons cost more, yeah, and it's kind of done on purpose. No. But even our education system, once we created the Federal Department of Education, college has way outsurpassed the inflation rate every single year. Like, it's like 10x or even worse. Like, you know, there's so much anything the government puts their hands in, they seem to really screw it up. And we went from being like the best nation in the world on education to now being like, well, not the worst, but we're not good. And it costs a lot more per pupil for everything. Put them all on treadmills to generate energy to lower the cost for us law-abiding citizens. Make them walk all day and most of the night. Hey, that sounds like cool too, you know? I like that. They become our own power plants. Yeah, we're like, yeah, 32nd in the world. And and that's like overall, when you get to like, you know, where are we in math, or where are we in, you know, this, that, the next subject, you know, kind of bounces around. Yeah, if people saw, you know, a true punishment, I'm sure that there would be a lot, they would think a lot more before doing such things. Right now, it seems like a lot of the worst, most violent offenders are the ones with just atrocious recidivism. Keep on getting like no bail like cost or anything. They're back out on the street right away, and I don't understand it. Well, it's inhumane to do such things to the criminal. Well, it's inhumane what those criminals are doing to the law-abiding citizens. Who do you care about more? The innocent, who are really the true victims? Or do you care about the person that's going around murdering everybody, or robbing their stuff, threatening them with knife and gunpoint? I really don't have any sympathy for those people, and I think they should get harsh punishments. No real consequences, unfortunately. Need to get way tougher on them Neverons. Well, maybe those criminals' mercantile licenses. Federal government only is supposed to control trade, mediate disputes between the states, and keep a standing army for the common defense. Yes, that's what it was originally created for. It was never created to be a social welfare net. Yeah, I mean, I think just our whole current system on how we handle criminals and the justice system, it seems like it's completely broken, and like the opposite of what just is logical and common sense. Protect the innocent, punish the guilty. I don't think that's a hard concept to understand. Base is there, but I have my little bunker I'm gonna be still building out here. America. Guilty of writing the laws. Yeah, we had industry and now, yeah, we have retail. Still, we're currently like leading the world in a lot of different things of engineering and stuff, but we still outsource our manufacturing and our mining and everything. But you can say, well, back in the 60s, we realized how much we were destroying our environment, so what we basically did was found a way to outsource our pollution to other countries. And in doing so, we also found a way to outsource the high labor costs to other countries as well. So, you know, you send a factory over to Vietnam or Africa or China, it doesn't matter where. They don't have to follow the same emission standards on their factories, so they can pollute all the ground around them and their neighborhood, and doesn't matter compared to how we keep things as clean as we can here. And same thing with the mining practices. And if we really, cared about, the environment globally, or just humanity, and we wouldn't want to use smartphones or those battery operated vehicles, because they're made with lithium cobalt batteries, and the cobalt mining in the Congo, it's slave labor is done there, child labor. The land is polluted with radiation because cobalt's in the same ground as uranium. It's terrible. But we don't care about those people, apparently. And what we'd say is, well, yeah, we want those batteries, but if we're going to get the stuff, it has to be sourced ethically. Just like, we had the big thing in the 80s, 90s over blood diamonds. But we moved blood diamonds to now it's blood batteries, and no one wants to, everybody turns a blind eye to it. There's definitely not enough jobs. If we opened up our mining again, and opened up our refineries and our steel mills and everything, and we actually start to harvest our own materials and fully produce them, it'd open up a lot of jobs. But also, we decided that we want to have an Amazon type society, so it's kind of destroyed a lot of Main Street. Yeah, fix the PPE, yeah. Personal protective equipment. Yeah, OSHA and their red tape is, yeah, I have a problem with that. Like, yes, we need to have safe working conditions, but they're a little bit absurd. Well, one thing too is we have like some of the cleanest coal deposits in the world. Like the coal that they pull out of China is like, when they burn it off, it's a lot of sulfuric gases, and it's just what they call dirty coal. It's actually worse to burn that and throw it into the atmosphere and not scrub it. And we have the cleaner burning coal and we still scrub it. And yeah, brown coal. Yeah, your Pennsylvania area, you know about the coal mining industry, I'm sure, a lot better than most of us. And we had hoped that Trump the first time around was going to be able to clean up a lot of the swamp of just the corruption in DC, but we found out that he just couldn't do it, and it seems like he still can't do it, so we're not really getting any change there in Washington for like just cleaning out the rot. Plugged into the Matrix, AI robots will be the slaves and no need for rights for a machine. Problem solved. Yep. Once AI gets full robot form and, you know, of course the first uses of it to that extent will probably be military. I mean, we're probably 5 years away from Skynet being a full-blown reality. Yeah, and how do you put out a giant coal mine or coal deposit that's been cooking? Yeah, of volcanic activity or the amount of gases from the ocean that come up, like, you know, Bermuda Triangle. They were saying that for years that one of the main theories behind that is giant methane pockets that are bubbling up, and then they create a giant methane like bubble that people are, you know, shipping through or flying through. There's no oxygen, it's methane basically, displacing everything else, and that's what's kind of causing all of those weird anomalies there. But you know, with the tiny bit of CO2 we put into the air, I saw a report that just came out the other day saying like how much greener the world has come in the last you know, 100 years. Like it's the greenest it's ever been. Um, well, it was greener a long time ago, like during the time of the dinosaurs and stuff, but there was a hell of a lot more carbon in the atmosphere then, and you know, our greenhouses where we grow food in greenhouses, we actually pump more CO2 into it because it gives bigger plant yield. But yet CO2 is the bad thing for the environment. I just don't understand that. Where did the crew grow? They all fell right overboard. Or during the next storm that came, you know, and ship gets rocked around a bit because no one's controlling it, they all just get swept over. See that totally happening. They get all disoriented too. There's like, you know, some early aviation going through there. People said about how uh gauges were going all crazy and this and that. It could have all been basically just hallucinations because of oxygen deprivation. But I'd love to They are not replanting trees in desolate locations. Well, there's the Green Wall in China. They've been doing that for a few decades now, planting in, what is that, the Gobi Desert? Yep, I have to get to Lowe's early in the morning, get started on a side job, so I have to get ready to go too. Love you, Mom. Good night. And yeah, but had a lot of fun BSing and partying with y'all tonight. I hope to play again tomorrow night. Side job shouldn't take too long. And if y'all can hit that like button for me, and maybe hit the subscribe button, anybody that hasn't yet. And take it easy, Mr. John, Mr. Craven. And let's see if Streamlabs is working tonight. Here's my Discord channel. Yes, it is. Woohoo! But yeah. Till next time, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your morning, day, or night, wherever you are in the world.